What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hey girl, hey. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you get a notification every single time that I upload a new video. But since YouTube is kind of trash on the notification tip, y'all honestly follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TheHareLife. Y'all will see everything first. You also will know when I upload a video, because like I said, you know, YouTube be slipping telling y'all when I upload videos. So just follow me on Instagram. But yeah, you guys, this look today was inspired by Taylor Made Jane and McDrew. I love them both. They slay. They really freaking slay. If y'all aren't already following them, I really don't know what y'all doing, but I will post their pictures here. So yeah, make sure you guys go and check their channels out as well as their Instagrams, because like I say, popping, sis, real popping. So yeah, I'm obsessed with how this look came out. I'm like, yes, it's a perfect way to end summer makeup looks into summer slay. So yeah, you guys, if my lace is lifting up, sis, it's like 90 degrees and I have my fan off so y'all can hear me, so don't come for the lace. Okay, is Nadula hair. I do have 2 videos on my channel already on this hair in particular, how I colored it and all that. I did wand curl it and I'll probably post a picture. So if you guys want me to show you guys how I wand curled it, I curled it like 4 days ago and now the curls have dropped. But yeah, if you guys want me to show you how I wand curl the hair, let me know in the comments down below and I would definitely get that out for you guys. So leave me some fall video requests. I'm really in the fall spirit. You already know fall is my favorite season. So yeah, leave me some fall requests down below so I know what you guys want to see on my channel this fall. It's been a minute since I've done a makeup tutorial, so I hope you guys enjoy this video and we're gonna get right into it. I'm priming my eyes with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and like I said, I have the old shades. This is the shade 40, which I believe now is maybe 36. But I'll check and make sure and put it in the description box. And I'm blending that out with a Morphe E27 brush. And I get this question a lot. I do not set my base. I haven't set my base in a long time, but if you're a beginner, it might be easier for you to blend out with your base set. But no, I do not set my base. So jumping into the Jaclyn Hill palette, y'all know it's like one of my favorite palettes, and I'm using that shade Jada, and I'm using a different technique. Instead of me doing like a transition color first, I'm putting this shade in my crease first with my Sigma E35 brush. So yeah, I noticed like Taylor Made Jane always does her eyes like this, and McDrew also does this as well. So I wanted to try it and see how I liked it, and I actually really did like this technique. So I'll probably do my eyeshadow like that from now on. So I'm jumping into the Juvia's Place Zulu palette, and I'm using the yellow shade, and I'm going to blend out the edges from that first blue shade, and I'm going to put that on top of the blue and just blend the edges out and make sure that it is a seamless blend. And I'm using a Sigma E40 brush. Out the edges, I am going to go back in with the shade Jada just to build that color back up, because you guys know, like, y'all know when you blend you kind of lose the first shade that you put down. So I'm just going to go back in there with that, make sure the edges are blended out, and then I'm going to jump into the Morphe 35B palette. Y'all, I'm so sorry because it's not available anymore, but I use that like sky blue shade on the edge, like 2 shades down. I use that with the same brush, and I'm using circular motions on the outer V area, taking it all the way across my crease. And I'm just gonna blend that out, you guys. And I'm going back in with the yellow shade with the Sigma E40 to blend out the edges again. Jumping back into the palette, I'm going to use the darkest blue shade that is in the palette, blue shade with the Sigma E35 again, and I'm going to just deepen up my crease. I really like the contrast of a super dark crease with a really light lid color. I think it looks so bomb. So I'm just going to place that on the outer V area as well, because I'm doing like a half cut crease, not a full cut crease, to make sure that I have that color on the edges. And I like to take my colors out really far so I can clean it up and have like that nice like cat eye. So yeah. Just gonna make sure everything is blended out, all the colors are nice and blended together, and then I'm going to start to cut my crease. Your crease, if you have hooded eyes, go above your original crease, look up so you can see where it transfers, and then you want to just connect those lines and yeah, cut your crease halfway. And to blend out the edges, I always like to just take my finger and pat that out so you won't have like that harsh line. Since this is a half cut crease, I always like to go in with the shades I previously used. So I'm going to go in with the yellow shade, and I'm just like side swiping, blending that color on. I'm going to use that color and then the sky blue shade that I used from the Morphe 35B. Then I'm going to use that darkest shade from the 35B palette that I use. I just like to do the first two colors to give it a nice gradient before you go in with the darkest color. I just think this looks way better. Then this next step is super important to make your cut crease pop. I'm going to take that darkest blue shade with a small like definer brush and place that on the edge of the cut crease. I just feel like it makes it pop like extra hard. So I'm going to take that Morphe M506, which is a really small blender, and just blend that line out so it's not like just a line sitting there. But I really feel like this step is important to making sure that your cut crease is like super popping, sis. I'm going to use my NYX Mix and Medium liner, y'all. It literally makes sure that your eyeshadow does not move at all. Wherever you place that, that's what's going to stay. So I'm taking that like really light white shimmer shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm gonna place that all over my lid. And I did wet my brush with some Mario Badescu rose water spray, and I felt like it needed something more, so I'm taking this really light yellow shade, and I'm taking this Sigma eyeshadow brush. I'll put the number up on the screen, and I just wanted to give it like a yellow tint. I really feel like that made this look pop all the way off, sis, like pop all the way off. So I'm doing that and making sure that it's blended into the outer edges, the colors that I placed on my outer edge, y'all. Like, yes, I was here for it. And then I just clean up the edge. Like, I like to make that super crisp with some concealer. You can always start off with tape, but I never use tape. I just like to clean it up with some concealer and blend that out. And then I'm going to move on to putting on some black liner. I didn't want to do a wing because I felt like it was already extra and I didn't need one. So moving on to my face, I sprayed my face with my Mario Badescu rose water spray, and I primed my face already with some Fenty Beauty primer. You already know that's my favorite primer. So I am color correcting my dark areas on my face where I have hyperpigmentation, my dark circles, with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This is the old shade 50. I'm not sure what it is now, but I'm using my favorite color combination right now for my skin. Y'all, this whole face routine is popping. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 108 and 109 mixed together. Like, y'all, look at that. It's like my perfect shade. So I am just gonna blend that out with my favorite Real Techniques body sponge. Like, it just makes my foundation flawless. And I'm going to highlight my face with my Makeup Revolution concealers in the shades C12 and C10. And I'm going to put that, you already know, up under my eyes. And I bring it on the sides of my nose so I don't have to actually like contour my nose. And then I'm going to put it on my chin, down the bridge of my nose, and my forehead. And to contour, y'all know I always love the black opal foundation stick, and this is in the shade Hazelnut, and I'm blending that out with a Real Techniques I believe it's the True Complexion foundation brush. So I went ahead and blended that all out, and I'm setting my highlighted areas with the RCMA No Color Powder. So now I'm going to take my Soft Focus Finish powder in the shade Golden Almond and a big fluffy powder brush by Real Techniques. This is my absolute favorite setting powder. It just makes me look airbrushed, and it's like the perfect shade. So I love this powder so much. So now I'm going to take the Black Radiance contour palette and light to medium. I'm going to use the 2 contour shades to bronze up my face. So after I bronze my face up, I go back in with my powder just to make sure everything is blended out. So I'm going to use this Milani baked blush, I believe it's Dulce Pink, with this Real Techniques contour brush. And then I'm going to spray my face again with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. And we're going to move on to that Glow Sis. And y'all, I literally don't know what I would do without the AMREZY highlighter. It's like my fave. So I was using this Morphe brush, but honestly, y'all, like, I feel like the Real Techniques setting brush is just like the best for highlighting. So I did switch back over to that, and I just highlighted, you know, Cupid's bow, my nose, my like cheek area, and a little bit above my eyebrows. And then I did pop that as well as the white shade that I used from the Jaclyn Hill palette into my inner corner tear ducts to just make my eyes really, really pop. So to finish off the eyes, I'm using this Punch liner by ColourPop, and it was kind of dry, but it was yellow, so that was the only yellow liner that I had. So I just placed that in my waterline, and then I'm going to go in with all of the colors that I previously used on my crease up under my lower lash line. I started out with the yellow, and then I kind of just use the blue shades to build like a gradient effect. So I took the sky blue like halfway in, and then the dark blue just on the outer edge to like kind of smoke it out. And then I used my L'Oreal Telescopic to set my eyebrows. I promise y'all, as soon as I can actually get the eyebrow routine together, I will get it out to y'all. I've filmed it several times and it just hasn't worked out. But I also put that on my lower lash line with my Maybelline Big Shot mascara. So now I'm using my MAC Cork liner. I was using a ColourPop liner, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I switched back to my MAC Cork liner, and I use Kylie So Cute Gloss. And you guys, that is pretty much all I did for this look. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Leave me some video requests down below. Tell me how y'all like this look for the end of summer slay. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TheHareLife. And I will catch y'all in my next one.
Back to you, I'm so into you. For real, bread, like I'm kin to you. If you a 10, I add 10 to you. They be mad when I 10 to you. That's what the bay like. Call me Buffy, cause that's what I slay like. These bitches, I sun them like it's daylight.